Hello everyone and welcome to Timeline Secrets. Today we're diving deep into the figure of Paimon, an ancient, cunning, and feared demon. Although this demon has gained recent popularity thanks to the movie Hereditary, his story is much older and more complex. Known as the second king of hell, Paimon is a being of vast knowledge and power. His connection to Lucifer and his influence over the mortal plane make him a unique figure among the demons of classic demonology. What makes him so special? What are his attributes and what does his appearance in Hereditary represent? Join us as we uncover all the mysteries and secrets of this king of hell. To understand who Paimon is, we first need to delve into his roots in classical demonology, specifically in the Agotia and other grimo such as the pseudo-monarchia demon. According to these texts, Paimon is one of the most powerful demons ranked as a king, with a status placing him second in hell, subordinate only to Lucifer, whom he serves with unwavering loyalty. This loyalty to Lucifer is one of Paimon's most defining traits, granting him a unique position. He takes orders exclusively from Lucifer, and no other demon has authority over him as a great king of hell. Paimon commands between 85 and 200 legions of demons. Some of these demons belong to the Order of Powers, while others are fallen angels. This vast legion grants Paimon considerable power, both in hell and on the mortal plane, making him both feared and respected, not only among demons but also among occultists who seek his assistance. Historically, Paimon was once an angel believed to belong to the Order of Dominions, or in some sources, the Order of Cherubim. Before his fall, he was a devoted follower of Lucifer. During the war in heaven, fighting against the loyal angels only to be defeated and cast into hell following his fall, Paimon became a steadfast servant of Lucifer, and thanks to his loyalty and capabilities, he was named king and earned a prominent place in the infernal hierarchy. However, ever his influence extends beyond ancient texts. During the Renaissance, a period when occultism and ritual magic flourished in Europe, nobles and scholars of the occult invoked Paimon in search of hidden wisdom, political power, or even military success. There are records of prominent occultists consulting him to gain extraordinary abilities or knowledge in fields like alchemy and astronomy, believing in the secrets revealed by Paimon would grant them advantages in their disciplines. This historical connection between Paimon and figures who pursued power through the occult has made him a being both feared and revered over time, symbolizing the alluring yet perilous path faced by those who seek to surpass the limits of human knowledge. One of his most impressive aspects is his imposing appearance. He is described as a man with feminine features, which can be interpreted as a symbol of his ambiguous nature and his ability to manipulate and understand the complexities of the human mind. Paimon is depicted wearing a crown adorned with pearls and always riding a drummery which can reach astonishing speeds. His presence is announced by a procession of demons playing trumpets and cymbals, an introduction symbolizing his royalty and elevated status in hell during invocation. His voice is described as a deep, deafening roar, so powerful that the summoner must ask him to moderate his tone in order to understand him. Another important detail in his invocation is orientation. It must be conducted facing the northwest, where his residence in hell is located. According to the Ardia, the summoner must allow him to ask questions and must respond to them in this way. They ensure a reciprocal exchange. This protocol is essential, as it demonstrates that he is not a demon who blindly follows orders. He demands respect and reciprocity. Paimon is among the most knowledgeable demons in all arts and sciences, as well as in the mysteries of earth, wind, and water. He can reveal secrets of nature, the workings of the human mind, and provide answers to matters beyond human. Understanding this vast knowledge makes him highly appealing to occultists and magicians seeking answers and skills beyond the ordinary. Additionally, Paimon has the ability to grant familiars to summoners, spirits, or creatures that serve the magician and provide protection. Often taking the form of animals, these familiars can be passed down through generations, becoming a lasting legacy. Another key ability of Paimon is to bestow dignitary titles and assist in overcoming enemies. He is also attributed powers of mind control, vision inducement, resurrection of the dead, and the ability to summon spirits in various forms when summoned alone. Paimon often requests an offering or sacrifice as a sign of respect and exchange. If the summoner's intentions are sincere, he will accept the offering and may appear accompanied by two lesser demon kings. Thiel and Abalam. Abalam in particular is known for a unique ability. He can impregnate women with a mere desire, and the resulting offspring are demonic in nature, adding an even darker layer to Paimon's influence. Paimon represents far more than just power and wisdom. He embodies the archetype of the relentless pursuit of knowledge without regard for ethics, the temptation to obtain answers at any cost. In this sense, he parallels the legend of Fa, who sold his soul to the devil for wisdom and power. Paimon symbolizes this same temptation, a desire for knowledge that exceeds human boundaries, but comes with a steep and dangerous price for many occultists and followers of dark arts. Paimon offers a source of power and insight that promises unimagined advantages. However, this knowledge comes with a warning: those who invoke him and seek his wisdom may find themselves consumed by the cost. They must pay often, requiring a surrender of their own will and moral integrity. Paimon at his core is a reflection of the dangers of unchecked ambition and how unrestricted power can ultimately lead to one's downfall. Hereditary, directed by Ari Aster, is one of the most acclaimed horror films of the 21st century, not only for its chilling narrative, but for its deep psychological and esoteric symbolism. The story follows the Graham family trapped in a family curse that has been meticulously orchestrated over generations through its characters. Aster explores themes of inherited trauma, family secrets, and the inescapability of fate, using the figure of a demon as a symbol of the forces that operate in the shadows of our lives. From the first scene, it's clear that this story will delve into both supernatural horror and the emotional scars passed from parent to child, along with the repercussions of buried secrets. Everything begins with the death of Ellen Lee, the Graham family matriarch and the central figure of a dark cult that has influenced every aspect of her family's life. Though Ellen is gone, her legacy lives on, lingering in every corner of her descendants' lives. Ellen spent her life on a sinister mission to invoke a powerful entity through her own family, carefully shaping the fates of her daughter Annie and grandchildren Charlie and Peter, without them ever understanding their roles. Ellen's devotion to her mission makes every step in the Grahams' lives part of a larger plan, one they're unaware of but which looms ominously over them. The sacrifice of her granddaughter Charlie is a crucial step in Ellen's plan. From an early age, Charlie was chosen by Ellen and groomed as a vessel held under her influence, but there's a problem. The entity requires a male body to fully manifest in a tragic twist. Charlie dies in a horrific accident, and Peter, her older brother, becomes the sole candidate for the role. Ellen envisioned this accident, the first in a series of sinister events, pushes the Graham family into a spiral of pain, confusion, and despair. What seems like a random tragedy is actually a calculated step in a ritual meant to achieve the cult's ultimate goal, with Peter now at the heart of a web of manipulation. Annie, the mother of Charlie and Peter, is devastated by her daughter's death, and her desperation makes her vulnerable to the cult's influence. Joan, a supposed friend, appears to offer solace, but she is in fact a loyal follower of Ellen's mission. Joan's rituals, which Annie believes are a way to connect with Charlie's spirit, actually lead Annie through the final steps of Ellen's plan. What Annie assumes will bring her relief only serves to prepare Peter for possession, as Joan guides her unknowingly towards sealing her son's fate. The manipulation and deception are so insidious that Annie becomes a pawn in the very game Ellen started without ever realizing. Her role, Peter, who never asked to be at the center of this tragedy, begins to experience increasingly disturbing phenomena. Nightmares, visions, and a constant sense of dread surround him. Though he tries to resist and understand what's happening, each attempt only draws him deeper into despair, stripping away his control over his own life. The rituals and sacrifices surrounding him have made him the perfect target, an empty vessel with no power to escape his fate. Peter's story is the tragic portrait of an individual trapped by a destiny. Others have planned a life ruled by decisions and secrets from generations past. In the end, Peter's possession marks the fulfillment of Ellen's mission and the power of family trauma. It's not only a loss of identity, but a metaphor for how unresolved secrets and hidden forces can completely consume us. What began as a family tragedy evolves into a terrifying journey toward the loss of control and freedom. A warning about the consequences of hiding trauma and passing it down unresolved. Hereditary brilliantly shows how horror can arise not only from the supernatural, but from the shadows of our own past. The demon in this story represents those family patterns, obsessions, and scars that, if left unaddressed, can drag us all toward an inescapable fate. The film compels us to look beyond the surface of terror, to question the heritage we carry, and to confront the secrets we try to ignore. The journey we've explored today reveals how the demons of history and mythology embody far more than supernatural terror. They are profound symbols of humanity's deepest desires, fears, and limits. A powerful demon like Paimon, with his forbidden knowledge and manipulative nature, raises questions about ambition and the pursuit of power that resonate with all of us on some level. These beings, invoked by those who seek to transcend the limits of human existence, serve as reminders that all power comes at a price, and that certain knowledge, however tempting, can consume our will and ultimately our humanity. Paimon represents the human impulse to control the uncontrollable, to access the universe's secrets. Without heeding the consequences, he reminds us of the fine line between learning and obsession, between growth and destruction. In this sense, his story and invocations act as warnings of the dangers that arise when our desires and ambitions surpass our understanding of ethical and spiritual boundaries. Through Paimon and figures like him, we glimpse the timeless struggle between light and darkness, a battle that unfolds not only in mythology, but also within the human mind. So if this exploration of hidden knowledge and esoteric figures has piqued your curiosity, don't forget to like and subscribe to continue unveiling the secrets of the invisible world together. Here, we will keep uncovering the mysteries of the past, the occult, and the limits of human understanding. See you on our next journey to the darker, more fascinating side of knowledge.